Hi, I'm Kara Stuckey. I'm the Director of Teaching and Learning.
And I'm Lance Kirshner. I'm the elementary school principal.
So by now you've heard that we are making the exciting shift to standards-based learning and assessment. In our first video, we shared about what we believe about learning. In our second video, we explained a little bit about what is a standard. So in our third video today, we'd like to share with you guys how we'll be reporting out grades to students and parents. So let's start with a question. When we think about traditional grades, what does a traditional grade communicate to students and parents?
Thanks, Kara. That's a great question. A traditional letter grade that's based on a percentage does provide parents and students some information about the learning progress, but it doesn't tell the entire story. For example, it doesn't tell what the specific standards or learning targets were, so the student is not able to set specific goals in order to move the learning process forward and to make improvements. So we'd like to talk to you today about some ways that standards-based learning and assessment is a better alternative.
Standards-based learning and assessment will provide more information about what students know and how they can grow. Students will receive feedback on how they're progressing towards mastery or meeting the standard using our new grading scales.
In the elementary school, we'll be reporting student progress with this scale: mastering, approaching, developing, and beginning. Mastering means that a student has met the expected standard or has met the expected learning outcome. Approaching means that the student is almost there, but might require some additional teacher scaffolding or support in order to demonstrate the expected standard. Developing means that a student is just beginning to demonstrate a basic understanding of the learning outcome or standard. And beginning means that the student might be quite behind and could possibly require some significant intervention in order to pull the student up in order to meet that standard.
In the middle school and high school, we'll report student progress on this scale: exemplary, meeting, approaching, support needed, and no progress. As students are thinking about going towards university, they will be converting the scale into letter grades. So we'll use A, B, C, D. Exemplary would be A, and so on. So how will this be beneficial for students?
First, this provides a more specific and detailed report of student progress to parents. Second, it allows students to better understand their own learning, moving a student from saying, I usually do okay in math, but sometimes I get a bit confused, to being able to say, I understand two-digit addition and subtraction quite well, but I know that I need to improve my fluency in order to solve math problems more efficiently. And third, it actually provides more consistency from classroom to classroom, because instead of focusing on a specific grade on a specific test, students are working toward common standards.
Finally, standards-based learning and assessment encourages teachers and students to have goal-setting conversations. Teachers will be providing clear and specific feedback about how students are progressing towards mastery. This will help students to be able to reach their full potential.
We're really excited to be making this shift at ICS because it's going to move the focus from student percentages and scores to the actual student learning. And we know that as we move this process forward, you will likely have a lot of questions and need support, and we will want to continue to support that through future videos.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me at curriculum@ics.edu.sg.